Liberty women's tennis team coming off a 24-5 performance at the Hokie Invite. Here to tell us all about it and look forward to the ITA Regionals is head coach Jeff Marin. And Coach, we've talked about your overall record, which we'll get to in a minute, but it's been quite the fall for you and your girls.
Yeah, so far so good. We've really started well. We're very pleased, a little bit surprised, but things have gone well in all of our tournaments. We've had good results, and I think the best part is the way they performed under pressure. We've had a lot of wins in tight matches, so real pleased with our start so far.
And the way you work out and the mental game we've talked about kind of prepares them for those close matches sometimes, doesn't it?
It does. We do a lot of scenarios in practice where they're working on dealing with stress or dealing with adversity, and I think that's really paid off and helped out in the long run.
You won 3 flights in Blacksburg a couple of weekends ago. Take us through the Hokie Fall Invite and why you played so well.
I think the girls, again, just felt confident based on the previous events that they've played in. They felt very ready to compete and to play, and I think they just, when it gets down to crunch time, because we weren't destroying our opponents. We were having very close matches, but when it gets down to crunch time, I think that they were just believing that they could hit the shot that was necessary or win the point or come up with the right strategy, and they were able to do that. So I think that was the dominant theme that weekend.
When you look at the overall record, 69-24 through the fall tournaments, what has surprised you the most about the performance of your team?
I think our young girls, the newer players have really done well, and to come in and just all of a sudden just start playing well right off the bat, that's different. That's not usually normal. Also, the leadership that we've had, our older girls have stepped up and provided leadership in doubles and also doing very well in singles too. So I think from top to bottom, our girls have really just bought into the vision that we have for this year, and they're playing really well.
Jeff, coming up here soon, the ITA Regionals, once again, you head back to Blacksburg. You have 9 entries. Take us through the steps of getting those entries and why that's important to have so many.
Well, I think it's just a testament to what we've done so far this year. It's an invitational type of tournament, so that means that they're gonna invite the ones they feel deserve to be there. So it's nice to have that many players playing in the tournament, to have that many singles and doubles entries, to have a seeded team in doubles, which is a great thing. And so I think it's just a testament to the direction that we're moving, which is an upward trend.
Take me through your roster and who's really playing at a high level for you right now.
It's hard to pick just one individual. I've talked about our newer players doing really well. But I think one of our seniors, one of our captains, Brittany Yang, has had a good fall so far. She's won, I think, both of her events and has won some doubles. And so she's really providing some leadership there as well. I think Maria Caval has, really stepped up in terms of increasing her game. She's wanting to be a more aggressive player, and so she's attacking more and getting better results because of that. I think all of our girls are doing really well, and so I'm proud of all of them.
As we tape this interview right now, some inclement weather outside, but we've talked about the facilities a lot. You've got the luxury of going indoors when you need to. So how blessed do you feel with the facilities and being able to go indoor or outdoor, depending upon the weather?
Well, it is a blessing because not every school has that opportunity, and so we're very thankful that we can practice no matter what the weather is. Of course, we have a beautiful facility outdoors, and we can get out there and practice and compete. But when it's necessary, we go in. And it actually helps us because we do have indoor matches from time to time. And if regionals has bad weather, then they play indoors, and so we'll be ready for that as well.
You also will make a trip to Morgantown for West Virginia Invitational coming up after the ITAs. Take me through the next couple of weeks and from a philosophy standpoint, what you're trying to accomplish as you wrap up the fall.
Well, it's our last tournament of the fall season, and so we want to finish strong. We want to have a confidence boost going into our break, and so it is very important for me. I think it's the most important tournament of our fall because I want to have a certain thought in their head. Okay, we're doing well. We've played against some good teams here at West Virginia. We're ready for the spring season. So we're going to practice really hard after regional. I'm sure the girls will want to have a little bit of a break, but that's not going to happen. We're going to train very hard for West Virginia and really try to put our best foot forward there.
Liberty women's tennis team program on the upswing. Thank you, Coach, for joining us. Have a great time in Blacksburg coming up here soon.
Thank you very much.
That's head coach Jeff Marin. I'm Alan York for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.